Sounds good.
We take one of the only.
Mark it.
My name is Jack Rooke, and we are on the set of Big Boys series Dos. That is two in Spanish. Today we are shooting some stuff for episode 3 or 4, I think. We're in the blue shed. We're in the sort of weird little on-site porter cabin that the main gang will have to live in for second year of uni. The scene we're shooting today.
I mean, it's hard for you say take it away, but I have 2 lines in the scene.
Oh dear.
We just did a big montage section of Danny and Yemi, which we haven't done before, which was fun.
We'll be doing some montage stuff with Danny helping Yemi out with his collection, garments.
Throughout the course of it, he's making these, garments.
Thank
he's trying to find a model.
Yes.
And today is the scene. We're shooting the scene in which he has found his model.
Yes.
And he is showing us what they look like in the garment that he has spent
It's a great way of putting it.
all
actually.
the episodes creating.
That's exactly
and
what
all
happened.
of our reactions to that garment and that person within the garment.
Because I'm a fashion student.
Yes.
So today we actually saw the fashion stuff actually happening.
Yeah.
With apparatus.
Yes.
That fashion students use.
We're about to shoot a big kind of 3-page scene, which is unusual for us. So we've got like all the characters, all our sort of main gang, sort of Danny, Yemi, Corinne and Jack. That's a big scene for that. And then sort of setting up for a big party scene, which we're going to be shooting in the next few days.
The other day I had a hookup, and as I was leaving the guy's room, we realised we'd taken off the exact same outfit. Same t-shirt, same underwear, same socks, all of it.
Happens all the time.
Yeah. I looked inside one of the pairs of pants to see if it was my size, and I just saw this huge, crusty skid mark straight down the middle of them.
Oh.
That's how I knew they were mine. Anyone who plays their cards right gets to check if I'm joking or not.
Hi, I'm Dylan Llewellyn and I'm playing Jack Rooke in Big Boys. So for this season, he is coming out of his shell more, of course, fully coming out of the closet, and he's got lots of help from Yemi. He's a bit like Mr. Miyagi and Jack's like Karate Kid. So yeah, he's showing him the ways and he's learning lots.
Do you guys want a hooch?
Please don't talk to me. I think for a lot of first year, Yemi was wondering why he was at this university in the first place and was kind of reluctantly with the gang. And I think we still see some of that reluctance, but maybe a slight bit of integration. Fashion stuff, friend stuff, sex stuff. That's Yemi. Well, it's the second year of uni for series 2, so the degree actually counts now. So they're having to actually, put some effort in. And I think it's just a bigger show. It's just a bit more bigger in terms of scale, and there's sort of more characters doing more stuff.
I've had more scenes with everyone this year, it feels like, as in like stuff with Izuka as well, plays Corinne, that's been really nice.
We have to find a house before I scoot off back home to vote in a referendum for our independence. So my people are never again lumped with yous lot.
All right, Braveheart.
Shoes on, lads.
Second year, I think we explore her character and her character's past a bit more. And the audience is given answers as to why she is the way that she is, why she makes the decisions that she does, why she loves him the way that she does.
We're sort of expanding the sort of universe a little bit and sort of bringing in more of the sort of university gang. So we're exploring stories with Corinne, exploring stories with Yemi a little bit more, and then also seeing more of like Jack's family and their stories.
Oh, Jack's become a real snob since being first to go uni. The other day, he made me try chorizo.
Yes, so my name is Camille Coduri and I play Peggy, Jack's mummy. There are a couple of scenes and I'll be shooting with Harriet Webb, who plays my niece Shannon, who's constantly trying to get Peggy to date on Tinder.
So Shannon, this series, is starting her new business with Nan. So that's her main sort of focus, but unfortunately, as usual, she gets slightly sidetracked.
I'm sorry, but you keep delaying suggestions to get meeting blokes, and I get it, right? But
wouldn't it be nice for you to have a companion? Like, not be sat here with me in a taxi eating frankfurters.
Okay, fine. But I've only just worked out how to send a Twitter.
Camille and I have a scene in the taxi which made us laugh to the point where we really almost got told off. So that was probably, it was eating hot dogs.
Well, it's a mile long. We ate basically a mile long hot dog because we had to do many takes. Perfect.
I don't think I really cast people necessarily exactly based on who, the real life people are who I know. Even Jack, bless little Dylan, I mean, he's much more handsome than I am, but he does have curly hair, so like we've got a kinship there.
I'm looking for lots of things, really. Mates, dates, village fates, if you catch my drift.
I have read Jack's book and just did all my research on him and his lovely bond he has with his mum and family, and just studied him loads and just hung out with him loads,
Generally, I just picked comedy actors who I've really loved, and I mean Olisa, Odele, who plays Yemi, I've loved for ages, ever since Chewing Gum, ever since My Parents Are Aliens. People don't realise he was in that childhood classic.
Yemi and I at university, I definitely had that sense of not really wanting to be there at points at university, which definitely Yemi has. I used to walk around my university with a suitcase just because I had to remind people that I was going places. There's a definite energy that I see on the page of Yemi, and I definitely resonate with and bring that to the character.
Christ, Jan, slow down. Nearly done me out a loaf.
And Camille Coduri, who plays Peggy, and she's, a gay icon. So to have her on set as well, she's able to play my mum so brilliantly, and her and my mum get on really well in real life, so that's a nice little, relationship.
I'm such a fan. She's extraordinary. What a woman. And I thought if I could just portray just an inch of how she is as Peggy, the character in the show, then I'd be happy with that.
My mum loves it. I think my mum has always wanted to be blonde, so she quite likes living vicariously through Camille's portrayal of her.
Can you all just hurry up a bit, please? Because I've planned a very good finger buffet that is going stale.
A finger buffet for a dead man's birthday.
Ooh, will there be chorizo?
It's all a lot of the same crew from series 1, so everyone's kind of slotted back into their roles really nicely. It's very chill, it's very happy, everyone's very nice and having lots of fun, nice times.
We've all been really chilled and relaxed and happy. Jack Rooke and Jim Archer and Bertie Peake, our producer, they've all just, it comes from the top.
I love collaborating with Jim Archer, the director, because he's so inviting of lots of different collaboration, and I think working with him, he's got such a strong vision for how he wants stuff shot and the tone of it and the texture and the performances. I learned quite a lot from him as a writer on really my only sort of project so far in my career. I'm very much at the beginning still.
It's the team, it's the actors, it's the crew. I think we've just got a really lovely vibe on set. The accolades that we had from season 1 has made everyone kind of enjoy it more, and I think now we know we're making something that people have liked, so that's made it all a bit more enjoyable.
To come back together, it feels like coming back to family, and I know probably everybody says that, but it couldn't be more true, and you just are trying to hang on to every day because it's really special.
I don't know, you're always surprised when things are really great, aren't you? You would hope they would be, but my goodness, so fantastic.
Yeah, the BAFTA nominations probably is number 1, and I think this is a nice moment to be yeah, we've made something that is genuinely good.
So something to really be proud of, I think, and be a part of. So lucky, such a privilege.
We've been able to do such brilliant things as a cast and as a group. I feel like I'm in a band. I often feel like I'm in the Spice Girls when I'm with Dylan and Jon and Izuka and Olisa. It feels like a real kind of collaboration. So yeah, it's all been a bit of a dream come true, and I'm hoping it doesn't stop.